Hello, CHS. Mike Hasso here with a quick message to welcome you back to school and to remind you of a few things related to our iPad initiative. We are quite proud at CHS to be an Apple Distinguished School for our effective use of technology, and we look forward for you to use that technology to power your learning, greater access to digital resources and global resources so that your learning can really be impacted and go beyond the four walls of the classroom. However, with these devices comes great responsibility, and so we want to remind you of the campus expectations and, more importantly, the district expectations that are set through the iPad User Handbook. Please take a few minutes to review that information to make sure you know what the parameters are and what the expectations are for effective use of this technology. Together, we can continue to grow in leaps and bounds in the effective use of this technology and keep Coppell High School a high academic achieving campus. Thanks.
Be very careful with your iPads. They're very fragile. Make sure you have a case on them at all times. Be careful that you have them in your backpacks in a safe place. And do not let others borrow them or loan out your iPad because you are responsible for your own device.
Hey CHS, it's recommended that you take the time to purchase insurance. And here's why. If something happens to your iPad, you want to be stuck in a situation where you're paying $150 or $575 instead of the deductible of $40 or $50. So think about that. Make sure you have time to get insurance. I highly recommend it. You can have a functioning iPad, and the reality is, if your iPad has a crack in the corner or something isn't working properly, then you are responsible for it. Get the iPad insurance so you can have the peace of mind and be careful with your iPad because it is school property.
Greetings, students. Let's talk about repairs and replacements. If your iPad is damaged in any shape, form, or fashion, please make sure that you report it immediately. Keep in mind, students, that you cannot take your iPad outside of the school premises to get it repaired. All repairs have to be done through CISD.
It is an expectation that you bring your iPad to school fully charged each and every day. You can download any of the free apps from the iTunes store that you might need for your classes. Please do not install any inappropriate apps. If you do download an app that has been blacklisted by CISD, you will receive notification from us on your iPad. Failure to remove this app can result in your iPad being locked so that you will not be able to use it.
Hey students, I'm here to talk to you today about altering your iPad. First of all, you are not allowed to alter your iPad in any way. Second, you are not allowed to delete any profiles or apps that are set down by CISD. And last, you may not try to restore or wipe your iPad in any way. This could cause your iPad to completely shut down, and if that does happen, you will be called in and had a conference with about what is going on and why these things are happening.
Hey guys, I wanted to let you know that the CISD and Guest Wireless this year are utilizing the same filtering system, and any attempt to bypass those filters will actually cause you to be in violation of the iPad agreement form, and we want you to be safe. That's why it's a part of the filtering system. And keep in mind that those filters actually on your iPad, they actually still are in place while you are anywhere else, even if you're at home. Okay? Thanks.
Hello CHS. Just wanted to take a moment to talk with you briefly about our technology use here at Coppell High School. As you'll note on this graphic, as we discuss how technology is going to be utilized, we're incorporating that into a technology spotlight. There are basically three different stages of use in regards to technology as we are experiencing our different class opportunities. The first of these, if we're starting at the top of the graphic, is in red, and that demonstrates a time in your class when you should have no technology out, all technology should be put away, and that would be a time period when no technology would be utilized. The next stage is the yellow light. This is a limited instruction time as far as under the guidance and direction of the educator. You're able to use technology as it relates to the class experience that's currently going on. And then finally at the bottom of the graphic we have the green light. The green light's an opportunity that the educator can provide for the learners in the class and which they can use their technology in an appropriate manner to work on independent assignments that they may have currently going. This could obviously also include the use of headphones at this time. During the first week of school, your class educators each period will be going over these procedures and referring back to the red light, yellow light, and green light. But we also wanted to follow up with you to make sure that you're aware of these 3 stages of technology so that we know the expectation as we go into this school year. In addition to that, as we begin the year, just want to take an opportunity to reinforce our expectation as a campus about how we're going to use technology. We're very fortunate at Coppell High School to have a one-to-one initiative which allows for every educator and learner to have the benefit of an iPad. We need to be diligent in understanding that these tremendous opportunities with technology that we've been provided must be used in an acceptable way that enhances the learning experiences and should not in any way be utilized for purposes outside of learning experiences as they relate to class experiences. We look forward to a great year and welcome back Coppell High School.